I, Tiffany Briggs Ryan, solemnly swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I have never hurt another human being on the planet in my life, and neither is she, he, or them. And they're not even UE members, they're just drug addicts from the street. Alright, they're over here telling Tiffany. Like, Tiffany Briggs Browning, player, whoever you are in here, make sure you don't do drugs in here. And I'm like, you do know that I can't control them, right? And that I'm not on drugs, right? That's not Tiffany saying that. That's Sarah. You know, the one that got arrested in London doing porn or whatever. Different Sarah, not the good Sarah. I don't know. You'd have to ask them why they told me to write that, because they said in the 64 Impala picture, my niece, or Elijah's dad's niece, and my son came in here as entity kids in the last 3 years, along with every other fucking picture in my Good Mom I Lotion Facebook. So my baby was in here, my son, my friend's kids, at all different ages when they're not that age. With other people's kids in it, or entities, or what the fuck ever. Which is probably why they say, I'm going to kill your kids every year they're born, Tiffany, because they're using it against those people over there that weren't doing that. Those ones were. Some are different. Did I ever give them permission to make my kids entity kids? No, especially when I'm not up here to be the mom. How do you think I feel? My daughter, I hear my daughter up here, little, saying, Mommy, like, where's my mom? Like, what? Doesn't she want to be my mom? Like, she sees somebody that looks just like her mother and won't be her mom. Because it ain't even fucking Tiffany. It was Sarah. Either pinging off Tiffany sitting here or one of these other people wearing her body with a sidewinder in it. Not giving a fuck about being a parent at all. In here, in an alternate reality that doesn't fucking exist, while Tiffany's sitting down here waiting for her fucking money to be able to be a better mother to her daughter because they promised her 3 years ago, and then 2 years ago, and then 1 year ago. July 3rd will be a year that I messed up like twice because you guys train drove me. I'm well into my second clean hair follicle test again. So you can go up to the round table and lie my name. Amy already admitted to fucking lying, and so did fucking Shelly. I was never in here because they think that. That's what I mean. So, like, the FBI pulls them up here and says, makes them admit to shit that they didn't do or whatever because they're lying. Yeah, it's exactly what they're fucking trying to say. That's not true. Tiffany didn't say that. She didn't say that about Tiffany the human being. She was saying that about him. Using her body illegally over there, making it look like that on purpose. Whatever that isn't. That's not Tiffany doing that. That's all we do all day long is say, that's not Tiffany Briggs doing that. That's not Tiffany Briggs doing that. Tiffany Briggs is innocent. She's not guilty. But these people can't come down here and remember that Tiffany's innocent? No. Nope. Because that means the FBI is lying. You mean it means the FBI can't do their job? Or because the FBI trusted the DEA that trusted a stupid-ass cop that isn't even from Washington fucking state? Or the syndicate's lying on her fucking forehead because that one has a screw-in lid so they can't hear his guilty conscience at all. And I guess it's mixed in with Tiffany's clean conscience when she doesn't even have a conscience because she's not in here looking at shit. You are so gross. That's not Tiffany being gross, man. Why are you watching people making fun of them? Why are you looking at people's private parts like up close and personal or whatever you're saying, dude? It's so fucking illegal, dude. The fuck out of our vaginas. Stop hiding your balls, you dick. Notes to the CIA judges. Line, clear. Was it clear on Tiff? Yeah, or someone else, and then Tiff, and then line, clear, or what? How does it work? I don't know, because I'm not up there. Not up there. Got a screen over your fucking face. She's not lying. Tiffany's innocent. I didn't know that either, because I was over there. Whoops. See, I was sticking up for this one. Tiffany, the one with the rollerball ear, not on drugs? Yeah. Tiffany, what? Oh my god, I'm not a lesbian. Dude, I don't know why the fuck you guys are watching lesbians do their porn or when that aren't doing porn. Yeah, that's not Tiffany doing that. Trying out lesbianism for the first time. That's somebody else up here. Who's literally paid to fucking do it. There's a dub somewhere. Disconnectivity then. Disconnectivity works Browning. I bet you everything you got, you can't disconnect Tiffany the human being. Who's illegally connected anyway for 3 years now that you're fucking rich as fuck over there in Arizona. Disconnectivity Brooks Browning the human being then. I bet you everything you got. I bet your house, your cupboard, and your tints. That's my Sentinel. It's Tiffany Brooks Browning's Sentinel, but I bet your house and your cupboard, keys, and whatever Avery that you're driving, that you can't disconnect Tiffany the human being when she's never been in trouble. There's electric fire on your roof for some reason. Was that white gas fire? That's not Tiffany saying she's innocent, is it? Yes, of course. Tiffany Brooks Browning is too innocent, you stupid little bitch. The fuck's her problem? I was not in here saying I'm guilty of shit. She was, with my body on, because he's making her. I didn't kill no one. I didn't hurt nobody. Dude, bitch, shut the fuck up. First of all, what year are you in anyways? Aren't you guys the ones that cut out time to avoid Tiffany's drug use program? Right, and you're living back in 18, 19, when Saraya and Sal were still together at first? I mean, Tiffany and Sal, and Saraya, yeah, and then she's wondering why her mommy's not picking her up at daycare, but it's really 2000, like in the last 3 years? You stupid lying bitch. Then why the fuck don't you admit you set up Tiffany the human being? She ain't in here. That's them. That's why she couldn't be testifying for Mikey Allen in court, and you had to put her body on up here. Hi, I'm Tiffany Brooks Browning, the innocent one right here on the human being floor, who is not them. I didn't hear what you winked at. I'm just taking it right the fuck back out. That she's innocent, yeah. Then go bet him, dude. Go bet him. Like, I bet everything you got that you can't send somebody down here to send in Tiffany Brooks Browning's body with a split screen, see her motherfucking world on the ground, and potentially our world too. Or at least very well ask her subconsciously if she did what you're saying, or if she's guilty of anything, and hear her guilty conscience, because you won't. You'll hear his. Who saw the electricity pinwheel, Tiffany? Or something like that. That's what it looked like. Okay, so we're back to silver tears again. Why? Because you guys can't just admit you fucking lied in the first place? That ain't Tiffany, or that you didn't know that that's not Tiffany the human being? Well, here's 3 of your CPS cases that are this year. All in the upper echelon. 3 of them already have witnesses that that's not real because they were with the people you're saying it about. They weren't doing that. Tiffany never went to her house. She went to Portland. And what the fuck would that have to do with Tiffany anyways? When you guys are the ones that trained over to call her in the first place. Because that's up here, exactly. So you guys don't even know the fucking difference between fake up here and real on a human being floor. Do your fucking job better then, sir, because that's not Tiffany Brooks Browning admitting to shit on the human being floor or in here. That's somebody else train driving somebody named Tiffany to say that. So they can get Tiffany Brown's money and discredit her over there in Portland. Well, then I suggest you send your bitch down here. Get punked the fuck out. She can't because she's off Tiffany's brainstem. Exactly the same fucking way London couldn't either. When London sits here and scones in through fucking Tiffany because she's the human being on the human being floor that he's fucking talking to, and he's law enforcement, he scones right through Tiffany into that bitch, which is probably the same bitch they pulled up through Tiffany to give her a sidewinder to fix it for Tiffany, but she forgot to fix it for the human being, just for the fucking player. Yeah, well, they were the ones submitting transmissions through Tiffany's back brain, and the star satellite came down and burned her body, and she started dehydrating instantly and had to go to the hospital. And Tiffany's the one with brainstem cancer up there who's not on drugs, because this one isn't on drugs, named Tiffany Brooks Browning. That's who you're looking at, sir, which is not fucking Tiffany Browning at all. She's not even in Arizona or Portland. She's in Washington State. Saying it to Tiffany, the human being, I'm saying it to her. Someone else who has a daughter. Hey, so I mean, you guys. So you're killing a vigilante who was sticking up for Tiffany Brooks Browning, the human being, not being used as a porn star over there 3 years ago at Easter, when it wasn't vigilante doing the porn or setting up Tiffany, he was sticking up for her. And that motherfucker is talking shit to these bitches like they're doing porn or doing drugs out loud on the ground or up here and can be controlled when really they're just reflecting what someone else is doing. Every single fucking thing that you guys are looking at is the wrong motherfuckers doing it. And if it is the right ones doing it, they get it covered up because they're getting paid to not be that one that you're blaming for it or whatever, because he's connected to him. Red tea. That's not my mom anymore because I hate her because she set up Tiffany Brooks Browning human being underneath there. Yeah, the one who got off drugs 3 years ago to be a better mom and been waiting ever since for them to give her house money and her car money and everything. They've never paid her at all. All they do is split it up here and give it 10 trip out checks to a whole bunch of fucking people. I bet him and he's coming. Really? Mm-hmm. Is he gonna get down here? Yeah. Don't say it out loud. Did you? You are not going to rewind time to fucking not lose your house. I heard your thoughts because you're close enough. Jimmy Rick's routing 1. Jimmy Rick's routing 1. And 3 witnesses. It's because I'm pretty, so shut up. Not me, not Tiffany, the one in my body. All they do is come down here and be like, I don't know how you can stand and look at yourself in the mirror. I'm all, why? You're so mean. Like, they don't ever tell me why, because they're not even talking to Tiffany. They're talking to that person, the reflection of Tiffany. I'm like, there's just one game after the other, after the other. Why are they still playing games? They don't play games in Vancouver. We just steal them. You gotta shut the fuck down. Tiffany's on drugs. February 13th was the last time I messed up, and then the time before that was my birthday. And that's the only 2 times since then that I have kicked it in a year. Almost a year. Well, July will be a year. Yeah, because I don't have a life. I sit here 18 hours a day. Because you drive my train to sit here 18 hours a day. Oh, it's all over YouTube. Every day I'm on YouTube, bitch. All day long. It might look like it's the same day because I never change my clothes, I never take a shower, I never get ready. I just sit here every fucking day with you talking out of my mouth about how that's not Tiffany doing that. That's not Tiffany who did that. Tiffany's not the one doing that. That's not Tiffany doing that. Coming down and getting punked the fuck out without ever telling anybody what your badge number is or what state you're from or what lot you're from or whatever. So that it can stay in Tiffany's forward brain. The only thing it does is brain maps to what people are saying, like the CIA up there. Judge or whatever. And them coming down right there saying, we're going to retire early. I'm like, yeah. And in the kitchen, them saying, she said, fake FBI hub. Oh. Hello, Tiffany. Hello, Evil Michael. Two bats. This is not going good for them. Over there, somewhere different. I don't know. Hey there, DEA. You want to respect your elders? Bitch. Because I'm 44 and you 32. Or some age slightly over that. Unless you've been in law for 8 years or more. Because you can't apply to be a DEA agent unless you're 32 or younger. I don't know, probably because they like to make kids out of your ovaries and use them for life force. I don't know. Why don't you tell me? So you can retire before you retire or something. No, I'm 32. God, that's what? Right? Before I became homeless, yeah, my baby was like 4 years old. She's 13 now. Bad math. Tiffany's not guilty. Stop lying on her name. One bat. Sad pace. Why you splitting brain cell with keys? Why didn't you have sex with your wife? In Porn Town, so you can move your charges to a different wife? No. Popcorn ring finger bone. Keep taking it on and off, on and off. But he's not on drugs. That's not Tiff. That's somebody different. I need some whitening strips. Can't afford them though. My whole check's gone already. I owe like 100 O's. My insurance and then my bills. My stupid vape pen is gone. Like, I don't even know, man. I probably work on being in patrol there. Retire, it says. Horrific. Oh, he's supposed to retire early. Yeah, just like they said, we're gonna retire early. Ivy goes somewhere different. It's a retired. You do know that Tiffany used to use points like over 3 years ago, right? And she got off that and meth, smoking it, and drinking half a fifth a day to be a better mom. And you guys ruined her life after that when she had never hurt no one. It was him or someone else he was connected to up here, not even on the ground that we know of. For sure. Yeah, Judge did come down here and look through her eyes and be like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose my job. But I thought it was because he blamed Tiffany in the human video. That's not what it was. It was something different. Because she doesn't have the judge list in Portland. Only the judges in Washington have seen it. Her stuff. Some of them. I think they probably watched a lot of it in the very beginning when they were first getting her mail because she directly mailed them. But then after a while, they're like, well, she's not my case. She's not in my files. Why do I need to keep watching these videos that say absolutely nothing except she's innocent? Someone's guilty, but she doesn't know who or why the fuck they told her in the UE up here for Echelon that there was something on the CPS desk before there was even something on the CPS desk. Because when she called CPS, they're like, it's just a closed file. I was like, okay. It must have been when I got my custody of my son. I'm assuming. And then, yeah, months later, they're writing back, oh, we didn't even take Portland. I don't know what. Did Anthony see his drugs in front of kids thing go to the ground? That's right, he did go from the ground, huh? That's what he said, but who knows? My daughter didn't live with me. I lived here. In my mom's. Yes, my name was on the lease over there still, yeah, because they hadn't rented it yet or nothing, and he kept breaking in the fucking door every time he'd come in town to do his whatever he does back then, which was, what, a year and a half ago now? I've been down here for 3 years like this by myself. I don't even be poor as a human, and that one's been by herself up here, somewhere else. Then has a normal life on the ground, but I've ruined life up here. And it wasn't her fault either, necessarily. Here's your toothbrush and a syringe. Like a big plastic medicine dropper, sorta. It's a disconnect thing, I think, but I'm like, great, just gonna roll out a new one. Respect your elders, bitch. How old are you? 38? Okay, well, Tiffany's 44. That was the good one. Oh, sorry. I'm not talking to you then. I've been in the DEA for like 40 years, and I know for a fact Tiffany's innocent. The human being. No, she's on YouTube. I've seen her videos. I trusted her the second I seen her. Because this one was guilty, and I already knew that. Driftwood? And then Can I refer to... Yeah. I refuse to answer. I didn't know. They told me it's not illegal to do drugs in your house and in the privacy of your own home if there's kids there. At least in Oregon. I mean, I didn't do that, what you're saying, on a regular basis if I ever went anywhere that did that, but I didn't know it was illegal because they told me it wasn't. They told me it's illegal here in Washington State. So it's extremely bad parenting. Right. Can't be a great parent if you do drugs. But that's not necessarily the case, because I know a couple drug addicts that are closet drug addicts that have jobs and everything, and they're good parents. Their kids have no fucking idea that they've ever done drugs. I'm not going to go to AA just to find friends. You guys are tripping. You're going to make amends with my friends in Vancouver. You're going to give me my money so I can move to Portland, and I'm going to get a job over there because the DA already said I have a position. They just don't know what it's called yet. Because they have to make it up. Be like an entry-level position, like, I don't know, answering phones or something. Testing out virtual reality software that I invented that I can't use because I don't have virtual reality. I don't want to be the place where they hailed from. I wish you had money too. 2 more days. I don't want to use my phone. Maybe I'll get it tomorrow. That'll be nice. Probably will get it tomorrow. Because the first falls on a Saturday. It's Thursday, April 29th. It's 6:07. I was like, my wallet up here. I want to be just like you, Tiffany. Just like you, space invaded, not able to have sex, not be able to have a boyfriend or privacy, being made fun of 24 hours a day, being threatened every day. About them gonna kill you every day. It's awesome. I don't hear that I'm gonna kill you, bitch, much. Just someone over here going, that's not Tiffany Brooks Brownie doing that. Tiffany Brooks Brownie didn't say that. Just so you know, it's not Tiffany doing that. There, usually, that she was over here today. I didn't hear them. T-bone. Mr. Woodruff, you're spinning top over there. It looks like the bottom side of a foldable skateboard thing. I don't know, I was trying to draw pictures on my wall. It's someone else. Right. Because they're all on timers, so they don't know what they've done necessarily either. That's what Tiffany was saying. She's like, shouldn't the woman up here, be the final call, the sphinxes or whatever? They can read minds and make judgments on if they're telling the truth or not, or if they know what they're talking about or not, or is it really just about up here to see if they know how to FBI train right? Because you're not training people the right way if you're teaching them how to lie. Indictment code. Thou shalt not lie. It is a 10th Commandment. Yes, I don't lie for selfish gain at all, and I have lied out of fear for sure. But one thing I didn't lie about is never hurting another human being on the planet in my life, because I didn't. Ouch. I didn't. Dude, me being homeless on the streets and doing drugs and not being in my kid's life very much because of how my life turned out, that was not my fault. It's not like I chose to be like, hey, guess what? I'm just going to be homeless and do drugs after 14 common years of marriage. Because that's not Tiffany you're talking about. That's them. Talking shit to her in her earphone and her brainstem camera because that's not her. You would have to talk through these women up here. Or be within 3 people to talk to Tiffany, usually. Yeah, but that's not Tiffany, dude. Because I'm looking right at Tiffany. Yo, those ones are your fake lifelines from the year before. These ones aren't. These are people you're watching on the ground for whatever the fuck reason. And that's not Tiffany. She doesn't live over there. She lives in Cascade Park. Tiffany doesn't have drugs in her system. She's not a drug addict anymore. On her birthday this year, she'll be able to say, I only messed up twice this year, both train driven by you. You fucking faggot. Oh, I leave the house with a friend of mine, which is the only people I'm allowed to talk to because you ruined my fucking friendships on Facebook with all my friends who don't do drugs. So that you would push me back into that. Exactly, dude. He's so fucking selfish. You're like, you can't be around your kids all heroined out. I'm all, okay, first of all, I'm not on heroin. And you guys don't know how to do your jobs. There was never no heroin addict. While you're hearing this kid cry or whatever with special needs or whatever, just because his mom would sleep in or whatever, because maybe it's bush because you drink too much a couple times, who knows? But that wasn't my kid crying. My kids have never been neglected. So take your CN attachment and go take it over there, back to Portland where it belongs. It didn't belong to Tiffany. It's child neglect. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine being in a house up here where there's kids there, and all of a sudden the parents get deleted for some reason, and the kids are just there, dying of starvation and weird shit. That would never happen. Would it? Why did they tell Tiffany that they walked into Tony and Sal's house in my body over there and slapped her daughter then? Like they were Tiffany. With heat ice codes on it. They said that's not what happened. You got slapped up here, and your daughter got slapped, and it looked like she got slapped by you. Or it wasn't even you getting slapped, it was Sarah. By your UE member. Makes sense, I guess. Where'd all those rings come from? Had gold rings in it too for some reason. Like how I pull. The only thing he lost was his right to drive trains, which is enough, I guess. So why'd he take the bet? Because he didn't know she was innocent. Who, Tiffany McSpadden, the human being? Yeah. He's the head of the payroll in Portland. Or wherever he was shipped to. He used to be Portland, but he's not now. Somewhere else. She's not a trick. especially if they can't disconnect you. Situation. And they're talking about on line 1. Right. Up here in my head. You know where the copies of everyone are? Even if they pull Tiffany up here, it wouldn't be Tiffany in it. Or it's not Tiffany in it, I meant. It's because it had a root canal. Once you've had a root canal, your teeth get weak and they break eventually if you don't have caps on them. And all my back teeth have had root canals. But we didn't have insurance, so we were on welfare. I don't know if my mom got money back then or not. I don't know why they're asking me that question. That's not Tiffany doing that. Stop dropping down green bandanas, Green Beret. Because you're a Green Beret because of Tiffany, not because of her. Sympathetic. There's like Yep, here comes these kids over here saying you're not my mom anymore, Tiffany Brooks Browning, from that ring that was behind my head, probably. Why don't you take your stupid little fucking alien kids and go somewhere different, bitch? Because Tiffany ain't their fucking mother. Tiffany's the mother of real kids on the ground that you've used illegally for life force and a whole bunch of other shit. You're going to be secretly indicted if you don't watch your fucking mouth, because Tiffany Brooks Browning is not guilty. He is, and so is she. That ain't Tiffany. Was you telling me originally to watch my mouth? Yeah. Hey, lady that said to Tiffany, I want you to watch your mouth. I bet whatever you got up here, and I'm including your availability to be up here in the upper echelon, that you can't come sit in my fucking body and ask me to my fucking face, in my mind, out loud, what the fuck you think I'm guilty of, and find a guilty conscience in me whatso fucking ever. Bitch. Accepted. She's got a moon behind her. Mm-mm. I'm not losing my job over you, bitch. Who, Tiffany? Yeah. Tiffany Brooks Browning's the innocent one. Your bitch is the liar. Over there. Tiffany's not even in Arizona. I'm not Amy Young. I didn't give up my kids or whatever they're saying. I didn't leave my kids in Portland while I went to be with my boyfriend somewhere different. To get my life ready to have my kids come live with me there. I'm here waiting to be able to be a better mother to my children that are here. One of which is homeless on the streets and in jail right now again because he doesn't have a place to go because you won't give me my money. The other one loves her mom a lot and doesn't ever want to be heard or told that ever again on Facebook by Lana Stone, Christy Duell, Rachel Morrow, or whoever these bitches are up here that are saying that shit to her daughter, talking about don't talk about it. Yeah, they did make me put something on Facebook, and they did take the end of it off about heat ISIM codes and la la la, and that it's not real and blah blah blah. But the point here is that these people are the ones that drove my train to make the video, post it for 30 minutes, and it was supposed to. I didn't really think people were paying attention at all on the human being floor. Nobody ever responds to my videos at all, unless I tag my daughter in it on Mother's Day. Now I'm bawling because I'm going to lose my job now. I didn't know she was innocent. Who, Tiffany? No, Katrina. Doesn't matter what fucking name you say necessarily. It's when you come down here and you see who the fuck she is with the moon behind her. You're like, oh, yeah, that one. The crazy one. That didn't do shit. Except stand up for people right here and over there. And she has no idea what she did over there. Her subconscious is saying. Because she's not in here. That's what I'm saying. The video says, because they're the ones talking out of my mouth. They said Tiffany was protecting molesters down here, but she didn't know who they were. All she knew was that her friend had something bad happen to her. Right? Friend's kid. Right. But Tiffany was not the one saying that. That was other people saying it out of her mouth about their experiences up here. And that makes sense with Tiffany's common knowledge of what's going on. No, Tiffany said all the guys had put, because they told Tiffany someone hurt her daughter in the upper echelon, which is where we're at. They never once said in real life. And she stuck up for everybody that played the game. She's like, dude, none of these people even met my daughter. My daughter lives at her dad's. Like, she's totally safe. Like, I don't know what kid you did what to up here, but it wasn't my daughter because my daughter's a human being. That's not Tiffany doing that. Did she get her point across? Yeah, dude, she just had to get it to three of us. So she's still going to be up here talking shit? Yeah. She was a social service person, sort of. Diamond Moon called. It's that picture stretched out. Love your background, thanks. Yeah, that's not my mom. Being saluted like that, whatever that is. I'm not a porn star. That's someone else. White nose. Because the FBI's listening to everything she fucking says out loud, and they can tell it's two different people talking over here and right here on the ground to other people. Because she cannot see us from the ground. She's not just sitting here making up magic stories or whatever with nobody here. Oh yeah, you didn't see things come through her fucking video camera? Watch. What the fuck? That was a silver tarp or something. Blanket. Who had to use it last night because they did get stuck in the snow or something. Remember when I walked outside and I saw my car with snow on the back and they said we're going over the mountains or whatever? Yeah, and they said they're stuck in the snow. You're not my mom anymore, Tiffany. I'm not your mom anyway, Rachel. Oh, hell no. Do I have to adopt the EA agents? No. No, no, nope, no. Little haggard bitch. Yeah, but Tiffany's never been in trouble ever. That's what I mean when they say, letting them arrest me. Because the people that were talking out of my mouth got arrested up here. But I didn't even think about it like that because it felt like an arrest. Even though they took me to the hospital with the way the black lady was talking to me and then the way that they treated me at the schizo clinic, like it felt like I was arrested. Like I knew for a fact I had been set up. Like there's no fucking reason why anybody should ever treat somebody like that when her mom calls 911 because her daughter feels like her hair's on fire. Whether she's having an episode or whatever, it doesn't even fucking matter. The cops shouldn't have come here first asking if she has any weapons. Whose cool hair is that? I don't know. I just keep seeing this hair. It's going like a curl in the middle, sort of, and to the side. I don't know. Some cool hair from somewhere else. I hate you so much. You have no idea how much I hate you. That's not Tiffany doing that. I can't say who it is. It's probably the one that said I was told to say UE. She drops down in one eye. Did you ever that? Amy believes her now, I think. No, I don't. I love her so much. It's not even funny. Not Tiffany, that one over there. I don't know. We get to be together in the future, I think. They're thinking. They got rotated off the chain, so they allow privacy or whatever. Or be partners or whatever. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. You're lucky to find you. Clean and sober down here. Timmy's not drug addict anymore, guys. The drug addict thing just needs to go out the window. They literally would force her to talk to people that don't do drugs and tell her not to talk to her friends that don't do drugs so she's disconnected. Because every time she talks to them on Facebook, that they're sending them bad stuff that make them hate her. It's not true, and she has no idea what it is. And they don't ever answer her when she asks them if they don't just straight block her in real life. Through the computer system, because they want her to be part of the fucking whatever it's not over there. Yeah, that I've been in trouble before crew. Right, that's not what we're not saying. It's in the video. Oh, do you say mommy? I can't stand you, Kylie. Kuiper. Ghostface Killer. Ghostface Killer is the name of a rapper, but I called myself that because I have white circles around my mouth and around my eyes that you can't see that well because I have tanner on, but I have vitiligo. Who's in there? Are you in there? Are you in there? Oh, there you are. Hello, Acer. You are innocent, Acer. This one is not. It's literally backing out. Weird. Better knife. Yeah, that's what I mean. Over there, they got a champagne bottle and they're popping it and shit. And they made it seem like it was a Tiffany Browning win or them for Tiffany, but what? You do know the porn industry virtually makes a lot of money up here and keeps them occupied overseas, right? Yeah, I know that. But it's not supposed to be sneaking over here to Oregon because the judge said virtual reality porn is illegal and gives you CPS cases up here. And I don't really know why, necessarily. Take that out. She promised the judge had told Tiffany, when you're a real UE member, you can log out and go home and then have sex with your boyfriend and no one sees you on the ground or whatever. And I was like, okay, I swear I'll never have sex with him again and he's not my boyfriend. I didn't know that you guys were letting our, whatever, every once in a while, hit it and quit it life come up on a timeline. Yeah, because he's the only guy that, what am I going to do? Sleep with someone new and have a boyfriend? Like, it was literally just because he won't be my friend without it. And those are moon rocks or gravel rocks or something. And I haven't since I promised her that. I did have to go give him a hand job once to get the fucking shit back that he stole. But anyway, sorry, it's kind of too much information for YouTube. But anyways, it's not that much, dude. They talk about more than that on rap songs. It's like a radio person. Hello there, Lieutenant. Do you have a black ring on your finger? Ring finger, sir? Yeah. I just saw it on my hand without this one on it. It was cool, I think. Because this is juxtaposed. So when I saw the ring on this finger, I automatically, when I look in the mirror, see it's on this side, but it's not on the computer. It's over here. See, this is my right hand, but it's over here. But sometimes when people are in my face, I can point to the right side because they're facing backwards. Or else they're literally through the computer looking back at the boards. Too much information. That's not Tiffany doing that. Take the zit pop thing out. If you diss any female one more fucking time, Kylie, I swear to God, bitch. Do you know why it's not okay to cuss in the courtroom? Why is it not okay to use cuss words in court? Besides it being unprofessional or something? Disrespectful? Right, like cussing in front of your elders and stuff? Right. Yes, I get that part. But I'm not going to be around Russ being like, oh, fuck that, you know? Even the. Yeah, anyway. Because you can't see it. I don't know if that was a stick up. It was a stick up for you, but she can't see it, so she's getting defensive. She has a right to because she can't see what you're looking at. I wasn't on no video chat with nobody saying, I didn't mean to hurt la 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 in here or whatever you're saying. Take your electronic piece of shit kids and get the fuck out of here. Yeah, because they keep coming down here saying you're not my mom anymore, Tiffany Browning, when that's not Tiffany doing that. It's Tiffany's money they're spending. It's literally a kill Tiffany like every 20 minutes. They just throw another ring out here, another disc measurement of unit when it's not even Tiffany, it's that one, which is his bestie. Oh, God, you tricked me over there. I am not talking about Tiffany Fiddle-I-O's spots at all. It's him making her look like that. I was never being gross in here, you guys. There's people driving my train up here trying to make fun of me so that the UE or whoever it was in my body wouldn't want to be me in it. And I don't even know for sure if it was me, the human being they were trying to disgust, or if it was someone else up here. It's not me, even though I don't picture anybody else being ugly naked or know why they'd be naked in the first place. But anyways, well, because I have an autoimmune disease and I have spots. Yeah. Red flag! That's not Tiffany doing that. Right. So when they were seeing me, shut it off, shut it off, shut it off. They're like, you're lit like a lighter, you know, at a concert, like you're tight, you're a bottle pop. And then they tell me, no, it wasn't that kind of lit. You were gaslit on one side and you're celebrating with champagne on the other side. I'm all, what? How the fuck can you put those two things together, man? My hair singeing up from the chemicals up here, self-assisted suicide or whatever they do. You blow up inside of their astronaut mask? That's scary. Oh, we don't want that ever again. Don't ever show me that ever again. That's not good. Go. Push it. That's not Tiffany doing that. They said him in jail. You're joking, right? What would they say to my baby in jail? I don't think contacting your mom is a good idea. She in secret indicting herself. Is he? What the fuck? Look, man. Fake Elijah has a restraining order against fake Tiffany up here for setting up his real mother underneath there, named Tiffany Brooks Browning. Katrina over there. Or something. Up here. Right, just like supposedly Sal had a restraining order against Tiffany Brooks Browning, the player up here, which was not Tiffany doing that stuff. It was them doing it off of her power source money or whatever back then. It wasn't on the human being floor at all. It was what they were looking at up here. And these bitches are just as guilty because they do too have versions of other people's kids with other people's kids in it as entities and everything else up here. It all started with Christian Mafia helping Tiffany clear levels up here in her brain stems. When Tiffany wasn't in here to be in Arizona doing the white lab coat work for the scholarly reports. And she wasn't Sarah out there getting married to Mikey trying to have a kid. See if they could work it out. That was a long time ago. So yeah, we're sure. Now we're back off. I won't be up there with you guys. I'm still a human being. I will never be in there with you in real life, with like me. Because there's already people in my head up here using me, my body, brain. I don't know if they're like me. I think I picture them using either my fat body or my skinnier body from back then with someone else in it. The brain stems are already split between those three people when they scam me in the fourth time. And I'm not even 100% sure if they knew that because they had somebody else on me named Rachel. I think. Morrow. Or somebody different. Oh, it's a pretty princess crown. So this was supposed to be protecting Stray and Tiffany on the human being floor to not be completely honest. That's not Tiffany doing that. It could be compared to those ones. Some are different. It wasn't even on the ground as even. It was like on Facebook and shit because they were already talking shit about her, thinking she was someone else too up here. 4 white Christmas trees. Keep. Blue life force dot. Nose picker, right. I'm not sitting there picking at my nose, doing that. I would sit in the car. I have Raynaud's disease, so I would get this split, and I would sit there with tweezers and pick every little last bit of the scab off of it because it hurts so bad because it's like the scab is poking the other side. It's like having a paper cut that you're constantly putting salt in. And it would run, and then the snot would sting it. That was fucking 4 years ago, and they were saying that to me. Watching me from the virtual reality sky or just hearing someone else's thoughts. I was fucking paying attention. I don't know if that was a soccer ball or a meth pipe. Kimberly, how you doing? Spray in 2 different directions. One of them, yeah. So 2 people lost their jobs today thanks to Tiff being innocent and them not believing her. Because they're being mind controlled by that same piece of shit, the same one that came down here all with force through her. Said, I'm watching you do this right in front of me, and no one, Tiff, you're like, no, you're not. We're not India. Evil man. Just imagine some evil ass motherfucker. You can feel him coming down through like a whole bunch of people to like say something into your fucking head, showing everybody something, or at least saying it like he's showing them something that ain't fucking real. I'm watching you do crank with your son right in front of me or whatever, when I never did crank with my son, and neither did any of my friends either on the human being floor, or their kids either, or whatever they weren't saying back then. You know, there's a direct route from methamphetamines to Porn Town. Okay, and that's just the way it is over there in P-Town. It's not supposed to be like that. Arizona. It's not supposed to be like that in P-Town either. Shut up. Poison ivy? Oh, God. I don't know. I think it's because there's some pretty girl up here and they want to be with her and they can't because it breaks the dating rules or some weird shit. You're going to get itchy bumps. Stop talking about your stupid STD bullshit. If there's somebody up here with STDs, then just take the fucking medicine, man. Who cares? Aren't you like not supposed to be sleeping with people up here? Yeah. What? That's not Tiffany, sir. You just take a quick drive over to Portland, grab some more people, and drive back white. I would too for you guys, but I don't have a car. I mean, a car up here, she's thinking. And Tiffany would too if she had gas, but she don't. Yeah, because when I go to Portland, I can come back across the bridge and bring people with me if it works. Oh, okay. Then how do we make this little loop all the way from Portland when Mandy was driving me home after they sent me the bodies so they could stay with me? Blue light bulb. That's not Tiffany doing that. That's what I mean. Everybody's like, just don't listen to the voices. I'm not listening to the voices. The voices are talking out of my mouth. They're not voices. They're entities up here. I never said I did anything or that I should admit to guilt of nothing because I don't have guilt of nothing. They do up here. Of moving one situation to someone else and someone else and someone else, if it was even real in the first place. I don't know, man, because it was a law enforcement's kid or something. Or something. How do you think I feel? I'm not even up here to stick up for my own son. I'm not up here to get my money. I'm not up here to know what I am deserving of and how many rights I have that have been broken. Because I'm Tiffany and I'm Tiffany too. So here you go. We're all Tiffany Brooks Browning on accident. We're not going home. Go fuck yourself. Yes, 3 of us do drugs, but we work for them. So we have the right to say that. And we don't really do drugs, but we just have to say that. Because we're DEA. DEA is the feds, Mommy's thinking. Are feds the DEA? No, feds is a general term for federal law enforcement personnel, and the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, is one specific federal agency. The DEA focuses specifically on drug enforcement, while feds can encompass a wide range of federal agencies and their personnel. I mean, maybe that's just them mixing up my brain stems, but that didn't make sense to me. Feds refer to any federal law enforcement agent, including those working for the DEA, the FBI, the ATF, or other agencies. DEA is particularly federal agency within the Department of Justice, responsible for combating drug trafficking and enforcement of the Controlled Substance Act. Therefore, while the DEA agents are federal law enforcement officers, feds, not all our feds are DEA agents. No, feds are in general is a term for federal law enforcement personnel. Are feds the DEA? No. Feds is a general term for federal law enforcement personnel, and the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, is one specific federal agency. ATF! No, yeah, no. The last time I looked up what a fed was, it said somebody impersonating a cop. On the ground. Usually somebody who's been in trouble before, I think. Or maybe not. Yeah, because you would have, to be working with the feds, you would have to be in trouble before, right? Yeah, I've never been in trouble before, I wonder how many fake arrests they've gotten up here in Portland. I don't know, catching them up here in other people's cars, and them not always knowing they're not real either. Necessarily. Have you ever visited Rikers, sir? Right, he comes over here, he's like, meth-induced psychosis voices, Tiffany, is not our problem. That's all I heard him say. I'm all, bro, that was like 3 years ago. Like, I don't hear meth-induced psychosis voices anymore. That was back when I was in Portland. He's like, it was needles. So I was like, well, yeah, but that was then, bro. Yeah, but I started a $1 billion company because of what they did to me. I mean, they wanted to be part of me so bad they cut out time. You know, the people with sidewinders. Red in the face, irritation. I don't know. Probably because I was in Washington and we were starting our own thing somewhere different. Their style. Right, I see my daughter 3 times and it feels like things are getting great, better, like a lot better. And I've only been able to see her a few times since then, and they tell me they're ruining it up here. It's so annoying because I don't know what the truth is because there's people in her brainstem up here. And I don't know if they're saying stuff in her head subliminally or not. Because they say stuff in mine all the time. I'm like, look, this is what we said on accident. Yuck. Petty powder. Yuck. No. I don't know, but that's what he does or not. Oh, you can't persecute you for what you do in your own house. I don't know. I think that was a tattletale move. Don't do that, whatever that just was. It's a blur out spot on something different. It's still up here. Why is it still up here? London already punked him out with the scrolls 2 years ago. The gavel handles, ringers. Activities on drugs, so. I am now an empty shallow shell of a human being. I don't know why they stuck the tape when I lay down. I think they say it's because they see the spirits leave my body. I'm not sure. Berries. The berries. Reported it already. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Sarah. And she drove down here from the beach to show her new car off to someone. And she gets to the homeless camp. And they jacked her car up here. End of story. On the human being floor, the conversation that she was having on Facebook stopped, terminated as soon as she got to that place where the guy she was supposed to be meeting was not at all. He got scared and his brainstem instantly went to whatever she'd already told him. Murder. Oh my god, where's the lady that pulled me up there to fix it anyway? You know, the constituent of chlorine to blue suede shoes and the water people? You know, the water people? You don't know who the water people are? You should tell him how I put on his body. And he said, I deleted him. Putting the Chief's body on and the news anchor. And then what they said out of your mouth. Yeah. Oh, he's already in here. Because they're always ahead of me or something different. Copy those guns to us really quick. Yep. Hey guys, I don't know if you'll hear the songs, they take it out of my videos or whatever, but once upon a time I heard this song and I didn't have anybody there for me when I was going through what I was going through mentally or whatever. And I watched this song, and when he said that in the song, he's like, if don't nobody got you, then God got you. And if God don't got you, then I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like that. I mean, I wasn't actually suicidal at all because I have kids, but I know how it feels to be set the fuck up or whatever we're not saying, or gang stalked or whatever. And it's just not what we're not saying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play the song. My mom's sleeping. It's like 3 a.m. I'm drinking. I'm not supposed to be drinking. My liver's a 250. It's supposed to be a 50. But it's because I'm severely depressed. I'm not suicidal or nothing because I have babies. You know what I mean? I have kids. But I'm super sad. Because of what it's not even the human being that did to me necessarily, is what the law allowed to happen to me by attaching me to somebody else or something else. And they're benefiting financially from it. And it is against my religion. So anyways, I'll probably take all of this out of this video or whatever. But hold on. It's called Little Donald's Suicide. And we're just gonna listen to it together, okay? I'm sorry I look like crap.
It's gonna be a fucked up ass week, man. Fuck me too, man. Man, these crackers just fired me. Man, these crackers about to put me out. Man, look, all that shit going on too. Same thing over here, though. It took me years, though. Man, stop all this drinking, man. Man, fuck that. About this shit, man. Before you take all those pills and take your life, before you hang yourself and put that gun in your head, understand what you leave behind. I know you've been feeling suicidal. I know. I know you've been feeling suicidal. I know. Nobody told you I love you, I promise I mean. I love you. I know all the problems you face be hurting, you know what I need. I know it ain't. They think that you're strong, you hide some problems so they don't believe. Where all the love when you need it. I know it feel like ain't nobody got your back. I know. Don't you do your family like that. Once you do it, no, it ain't no coming back. Go get some help and try to get yourself on track. Before you take all them pills, scratch about all them bills. They don't see all your struggle. They ain't see you climb them hills. No, you ain't got nobody. Every time shit get real, I know you don't think that God got you, but I know He will. I know them nights you were crying enough. All of them problems you're adding up. All of that money will be a blessing right after it's tough. You gotta hold on. You gotta stay strong. Lord, tell me they broke your heart, but you gotta move on. Look in the mirror, you're beautiful. I know you get tired of the music. I'm trying my best to get through this, cause I know what the devil try to do to you. Here go my head hold. Here go my ears talk to me. I got your back, cause I know you weak. Nobody told you I love you, I love you, I promise I mean. I know all the problems you face me hurting, you know it ain't easy. They think that you're strong, you hide the problems so they don't believe. Where all the love when you need it. I know it feel like ain't nobody got your back. Don't you do your family like that. Once you do it, no, it ain't no coming back. Go get some help and try to get yourself on track. Rest peace, Quentin Jackson. Still don't know what happened. Should've picked up phone, talk to you. That shit hurt me bad. We been trying to kill so tough, but we don't kill them enough. I know you're probably been unfolded. Don't take going down the unload. Just stop one day and tell me you love. Don't know how much that means. Know they always got a smile on their face. But things ain't good as they seem. Just walk right now and tell you down. Don't know how much that help. You don't hear everybody out here face problem, but the heart face problems yourself. I know you fed up. Hold your head up. The devil gon' let up. God got you. Ain't nobody else gonna be there for you than I got you. I got you. Yeah. I know you've been feeling suicidal. I know you've been feeling suicidal. Nobody told you I love you, I love you, I promise I mean. I know all the problems you face me hurting, you know it ain't easy. They think that you're strong, you hide from problems so they don't believe. Where all the love when you need it. I know it feel like ain't nobody got your back. Don't you do your family like that. Once you do it, no, it ain't no coming back. Go get some help and try to get yourself on track. I know you've been feeling suicidal.
I love you. I put my phone number on this video because if you're going through it or whatever we're not saying for any reason, dude, I've been there.
Wait, if you've taken Uber since 2019, this is the money glitch that's getting with.
I've been there, okay? I'm a mom. I've never hurt another human being on the planet in my life either, but I've made mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And, well, I know what you're going through. If you can relate to that song, did you cry? Yeah, see, that's exactly what we're not saying. The first time I watched that song, dude, I bawled my eyes out, and I love the song because I felt like he was talking to me when I had nobody else. He's all, if God don't got you, then I got you. Music got you. You know what I mean?
Something got you.
I'm not sure if I believe in God anymore either, you guys. But I believe in family. And I believe in what you do comes back to you. You know what I mean? And I'm a good person and I've never hurt nobody either. But in my mind, my life has been ruined too. And it wasn't because of me making bad mistakes either. It just wasn't. If somebody else made bad mistakes in my midst or whatever, I don't know who did. You know what I mean? My uncle said, snitches get stitches. But that's what they're saying out of my situation because other people have been forced to say things in some other place that aren't me or them or whatever. But here's the thing, like, I've never been in trouble. There's not no cop or no judge or nobody that can make me talk shit about nobody, dude. I would never spit dirt on nobody's name, bro. Ever. I would never fill out no false reports. I would never sit here and pretend like I'm better than somebody else. Yeah, I used to use drugs. Yes, man. Big time drugs, like 3 years ago. And I have messed up a few times in 3 years, but it's not, I mean, it is my fault. I mean, I chose to do that, but it's their fault for the most part. I can't even tell you who they are because they claim to be UE. You know what I mean? Like, he's getting mad. Anyways, all I'm saying is, if you need a friend, if you need somebody to talk to because you're going through it or you're suicidal or whatever, bro, there's my phone number. It's on the YouTube video. And I do have a car now, so if you're local, I could probably come pick you up. You know what I mean? I love you.
Lucifer. Yeah, we're not gonna listen to that song. That's a traumatizing song. No, it's one by one of the rappers I like, and someone broke into his house, and his kids knew about his weapon or whatever, and one of the kids shot the bad guy. Anyway. So do you have a copy of my Facebook up here with a bunch of shit talk on it? Yeah? Well, when I look at my Facebook, I don't see nothing shit talky at all. Except from my Facebook to other people that I didn't say. Like, answer the phone, bitch, or you gay-ass faggot. I don't see any bad notes in my comments, right, because my Facebook isn't unlocked. Or my eyes aren't. I barely ever post pictures because they said when I did before that they would talk shit up here on line 1 so other people could see it and then talk shit when the points are lined up in a Kill Tiffany game or whatever they're doing. But it's not even that even necessarily they see the fucking picture. It's the fucking connection that they have to me and the game. Then why do I have an IP address with something above it and 2 other ones over V5? I'm not you to crown. There's a crown there for someone cool. Like the one talking, probably. It's an empress crown for keepers, it says. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those clouds? I did not know I was leading a lifeline through Tiffany's brainstem over here in the clouds department. On the new one. It's replacing the other one. Awesome. Do you forget? No. And he didn't either. He was just lying the whole time. He's cool with that eye too. Awesome. Did you hear my voice get changed? Yeah, it's because he was a man. Well, it's hard to explain. Me and my friends, we had this drone, and they sent me bodies, and well, they electronically scan them into a computer system, sort of, and well, they had a different idea than I did for the company, but anyway, that was a spaceship. And one thing led to another. Well, we got messed up with the frequencies of FBI and DEA and the internet connections. And, well, I got electrocuted in my brain and almost died. And, a different country had to save my life, and people started talking out of my mouth. I sort of evolved into that. And that's putting it the best way possible. I don't talk to them anymore. Well, for one, because those are friends from my old life over 3 years ago. It doesn't mean I don't still care about them. Dude, I got robbed with an AK-47, and I still love the guy who robbed me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's... No, he was my homeboy. He blackmailed me. But somebody was driving his train to do it, too. Yeah, well, he ended up saying, well, if you don't get me that stuff, I'm going to kill him when he gets here. And I was like, fuck. You want to lay down for us so we can scan you in again? No, I'm never laying down for you ever again, you stupid bitch. Why the fuck are you lying about my best friend, Rachel Morrow and Tana Cloud and Lana Stoner saying? What did I write them? Whatever you read about me writing you, don't write me back. Did I write them that? Because I didn't see that on my side. Oh yeah, then why did she send me an angry face? You know, the one that pops out at you? I'm all, bro, I just asked you for a reference number. Because I was going to apply for a job at the FBI office. That's literally when she sent me back the mean face. It was on that text. At the same time when she gave me her phone number on the other side. That's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't conversed with my friends on Facebook at all except one, I think. Mm-hmm. Two. You guys are asking me a bunch of questions that are irrelevant. I don't know if people watch my videos on Facebook and like them or if they hate me. I have no fucking idea because I'm not you. All I know is I'm innocent and I don't deserve disrespect from any of these punk ass niggas or bitches up here because that's not Tiffany saying that shit. It's him and he's not even alive anymore. With the ice time codes on it. Because they wanted Tiffany to take the blue pill to disconnect her player so he could get disconnected too. But Tiffany was not up here to take the blue pill. She's not a player, dude. These are people off of her. It's like, why did you take the fucking blue pill to disconnect your player then? These are not meth-induced psychosis voices, you guys. We're talking out of her motherfucking mouth. Yeah, so use her for 2 years and then you don't need her anymore? Stupid ass bitch. You guys are the ones that told her to talk to him. You scared her to death to talk to him. And then what did he do? He showed up with her, took her to her old apartment, made her let them in. Like, it's so fucking foul. I can't even stand you. Because you're on timers and you didn't know you had anything to do with that part. Either. He did. He knew it. Black spacer. Yeah, and then you would come back over here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to set you up, but it was really the UE saying it through someone else's head because they thought I could see them and what they were doing. But I couldn't. UE did, and they were saying it to Tiffany, thinking Tiffany could see what they were doing, or that person could see what they were doing to Tiffany, or whoever that is, when we did not do any of that stuff, whatever they're saying. They're still throwing down gross, disgusting things about Tiffany that ain't Tiffany. That's not Tiffany doing that. She didn't do that up here. She's not Jessica Pace wearing Tiffany's body, being like, yeah, you want to date, and showing her spots or whatever they're saying. She was not up here. Like, why are you guys allowing them to make fun of people in the upper echelon? Why are you allowing this game to happen where people sit here, and I was dancing to something different, and literally decimate people's characters of fake alternate people that aren't even them? And half the time what you're looking at ain't even the fucking person doing it. It's someone on the ground doing normal shit. Nothing, they're just asking her a whole bunch of questions like they're trying to hurt her feelings. Like, oh, so did your friends even see all the pictures you posted for her birthday? Like, she didn't write you back, huh? Like, I don't know if she did because you guys block everything. I don't know if she even saw them at all. I'm assuming she would say that because she did say something about something like, I love you. I'm glad you got a car. And then she hearted my comment on her moving from a different Facebook. Arrest me. Excuse me. Bored yet? Oh boy. You know how tired I am of making videos and then watching them? I don't think it's just, it gets old. I've been doing this every day for almost 2 years now. It's like it doesn't make